Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? So, for those of you that are going to see me later, welcome. This is your daily horoscope. Um, I am challenging myself for the next 30 days, not consecutive 30 days, but the next 30 days to do daily horoscopes. So, we're going to do a little bit of astrology. We'll see what's going on. And then for each sign, we'll pull a card and see what the tarot says. So, welcome, welcome, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy. I'm at Simply Cindy. I'm a medium, but I have a lot of modalities. So we're going to do some astrology and some tarot. So let me pull up some astrology. You guys can see it right now. Um, it looks like I'm going to go ahead and wait for just a minute, get everything situated. So I appreciate you guys. Yesterday I was having a problem with people being able to, on my live, being able to um, comment or being able to chat. So we're going to see if that works. I have contacted YouTube about it, so I'm not sure if that, they said they were working on it. That was yesterday afternoon. So we'll see if this works or not. If you could tap the screen or let me know. Oh, I do see somebody who said something, so can. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you for letting me know. Can you type something else and see if it'll come through? I was having a problem. Oh, yeah, and you're tapping too. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We were having a problem yesterday with everybody getting through, so it's nice to know. Go. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's nice to know that it's working. So I haven't gotten I didn't receive a message from YouTube yet saying they fixed it or not. I appreciate it. Thank you. So So today is March 12th. We have a lot going on in the skies. Of course, we have a lot going on every day in the sky. But the thing for today that I wanted to focus on a little bit, because, and I've gotten this a lot from people and me meditating and me connecting. Um, the message is that we, for so long, have worked on our shadow side, have uh, tried to figure out where we come from, have, implemented some things. And so we forget, because we're always doing that. That's not everybody, but that's a lot of people. And that's like the big group. I really wanted to say to everybody, I hope you understand that you are not broken, and there is nothing wrong. You are on your path. You can think of it as a layer of you that you're trying to transmute to live in this world the way that you wanted to experience it, if that makes any sense. And I know it's really hard when you're in pain or you're not feeling well or things aren't going your way and you're always like, I got to fix it. I got to figure it out. I want you to know that you're not broken. There's nothing wrong. You're just having an experience, and you can think of the things that you're trying to move through, that you're trying to evolve. You can think of those as like either you can think of it as a layer of clothing or like a suit that you can take off. You're just transmuting it. So I just want you guys, and spirit wants you guys, my higher self wants you guys to realize that you're okay. You're perfect. You're doing exactly what you wanted to do. And what I do here is just kind of give you some ideas of how to unload that suit or that piece of clothing. That's all I'm doing, is just showing you how to transmute that. Maybe giving you some, I'm not even showing you the whole thing. I'm just giving you ideas about, you know, how to develop your soul here on this earth. So, saying that, there's a reason I'm saying that. It always comes around. The reason I'm saying that is because today we have the sun close to Neptune, and Neptune is about, um, yeah, hi, Wendy. Sorry. Neptune is about dissolving reality, the dissolving the boundaries, dissolving, like really getting to that dreamy state. And like I've said, you don't want to be too dreamy in this world, and you don't want to be too practical and Saturn in this world. And right now we have both of them. We have Saturn, we have Venus, we have the sun, and we have Neptune. So Saturn, you know, is Daddy Saturn. He's time. He's Father Time. He's restriction. He's structure. Venus is alluring. She's your attraction. What are you attracting? What are you? Because you don't have to go for anything, right? What are you attracting? She works with Mars here, but she's in Pisces now. She really likes being in Pisces. But Saturn is here trying to help you develop wherever Pisces is in your chart, because we're moving to this Aries. Remember, we're finishing up here. So we're moving to this Aries. So today, because the sun is our ego, the sun is, and we need the ego. That's the other thing, is like so many people do so many shadow work or for so long, and you get so used to it that you think, oh, the ego's bad. It's not the ego's bad, or the ego, I gotta fight. You don't have to. You can work. I mean, I do it all the time in hypnosis. I work with the ego all the time. You just have to let it know what you're doing, and it will help you. It's there to help you. It's there to work with you. So with the sun being the ego, with the sun illuminating your Piscean house, with the sun illuminating and talking to, having this conversation with Neptune, who wants to dissolve everything. Today you might feel a little dreamy. Today you might feel a little off. Today you might feel like you're like in this area of life where you see things in a different way, in an almost softer way, in an almost um yeah, softer, dreamy, creative way. So you may find yourself wanting to escape. And like I'd said before with the other videos, you're going to want to escape, but don't escape. Today, I'd say, is the day to escape. Remember, we want to balance it. So yes, you do want to be creative. Do want to escape sometimes. You do want to go into those other realms and dimensions so that you can get a glimpse of what you're trying to bring down here, get a glimpse of the way that you want to see your life forming, or the way that you want to experience things, right? And so today you may feel that, and you may feel like a contradiction here where you're like, maybe you get a little bit anxious about, oh, I shouldn't be too dreamy, or I shouldn't, I gotta like really, you may fight yourself with what I'm saying. You may be like, I gotta like stay grounded. And I would say today, just let it happen. Just allow yourself to see the beauty of you. Allow yourself to see the beauty of life. Allow yourself to see the beautiful things that are around you, because there are beautiful things around you. There are beautiful situations around you. You're just so, it's not just you, it's all of us, because of the society we live in, because of what we've been through for the last 4 years. We're so used to finding the bad and trying to fix it. And today I would say just to allow yourself to be creative and allow yourself to dream, allow yourself, because we're moving into here. And if you don't dream, where are you going to go? Like, that's how we create. We create by our thoughts, by our emotions. Remember, emotion is energy in motion, right? By our emotion, by our thought. And if we don't allow ourselves to do that, where are we headed, right? We need to like be a little bit conscious about the direction. We don't have to like form it and make sure that it turns out that way and get our ego involved in that, right? Where it's imbalanced, but you do want your ego to say, oh, I do like this. I kind of see my life wanting it this way. I want to experience being single. I want to experience being married. I want to experience this job. I want to experience traveling. I want to experience, like, allow yourself to dream. Does that make sense? And so that's kind of the big thing that's going on today. There's a lot going on, but I don't want to bring like everything out, because that would be like a long time on, on here. And this is going to be a daily thing for 30 days. So I'm trying to cut it down to like maybe 30 minutes, and that's it. So remember, we have Pluto in Aquarius. So we're still looking at that. And I have my Pluto series I'm still working on that, but you can look to see where Pluto, this is Pluto, look to see where that's at in your natal chart, which is, you can get that on AstroSeek or astro.com for free. And then wherever that is, look at that house, wherever that sign is in your natal chart, look at that house. And I've got the video for that. I don't have all 12 videos out, but that'll kind of show you how to work with Pluto. And we're going to be working with Pluto for the next 20 years. It's very prominent. And these are like, because it's 20 years, these are big changes. And then we have Mars here talking to Aquarius, but it's working with Venus. And I have a Mars Venus video to help explain that. Okay. This is another big transit. So all of this is like really highlighted because this is a new space that we're going into. But this Jupiter is the expansion. If you can think of it as this way, say you're a balloon, right? And then you're in a box and you fit perfectly in the box as a balloon, right? But it's getting a little tight, right? Because you're growing as you learn, as you transmute, as you take off the layer of clothing or the suit, whatever, right? You're expanding as the balloon, right? And as you do, that box that you fit in, it's getting a little tighter and a little tighter and a little tighter. And you're going to be moving into the new box, which is bigger because you're going to have more room. But think about when you move into the new box, because there's nothing holding you back, because it's a bigger space, you would feel uncomfortable. It's a new space. It's not going to feel right. It's going to feel different because it's a bigger space, right? That's kind of what's happening with us. We're moving into the bigger space and it's not going to feel real comfortable. It's not going to feel like we recognize it. It's not going to feel like it's home, even though we're going to make that a home. Same thing as when you move into a new home. It's yours, but you don't feel like it's yours yet, right? And so that's kind of what's going on. That's what's been going on. That's what's going to be going on as we move into this solar eclipse. We're moving into this we've already started, we're moving into this new space, into this new box, and it's bigger than us. It's a new vibration, it's a new frequency. And it's not just one of us, it's all of us as a collective. How do I know that? Because that's Pluto, that's Aquarius, right? So it's all of us going into this bigger, newer space. And guess what? Some things can't come with us, right? And so that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're deciding, how do we want to do this? What do we want to go with us? What do we want to leave? What no longer serves us, right? And that's what all of this is about right now. And Jupiter is giving us that bigger space. See, we're going to go through the portal of the North Node, and then we've got Jupiter. We've got Jupiter, and we've got Uranus. Uranus is where you can think of Saturn as time. Uranus is no time. Uranus is the mental state. Uranus is the way that we create it. Uranus is rebellion. So it does what it needs to do to get us to that space. Okay. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but I kind of want to give you guys a way to see where we're going, right? Do we know exactly where we're going? It's like when you get to your new house, right? We'll just say the scenario is a new house. You get to the new house. You bought a new house. You get to the new house. You've got stuff, but you haven't put it out yet. You don't know how you're going to decorate. You don't know what you're going to do. And you may buy new pieces, and other pieces had to stay behind. And because they're old, they no longer serve you. But now you have new pieces. Maybe you get a new bedroom set, but you still don't know how you're going to like lay it out. That's kind of where we're headed. Where are we going to lay it out? What are we going to make the living room look like? What are we going to make our bedroom look like? Does that make sense to you guys? And that's kind of what we're doing. And that's what all of this is about. All of these planets are here to help us. Neptune and the sun today. That's why I'm saying, look, be creative. Sit in that space where you're creating, where you're thinking about, because as you're doing that and you're feeling it, we're headed to this North Node. Does that make sense to you guys? Yeah, if you say you have Pluto in the 10th house, I have a video for Pluto in the 10th house. You'll have to go watch it. So I hope that helps you guys. Allow yourself to create, allow yourself to be really in that space of dreamy, it's okay to do that. It's just not okay to always be there. Just like it's not okay to always be practical and always be here. You know, that's why we're both spirit and body. You can balance that out. Does that make sense to you guys? So, um, sorry, I'm starting to channel. um, what else did I want to say? Oh, okay. So, the other big thing that I'm probably going to bring out a lot more in these next 30 days that I'm doing these lives is the anxiety. The anxiety of everybody is just off of the charts. Okay. And we all do, but I have modalities. I have things that can help you. So, what I'd like for you to do, and I'll probably do this every time, is I want us to reset our vagus nerve. I talked about this yesterday. Let's do it again. So, what you want to do is you want to turn to the side and notice how far you'll go where it's comfortable, and then turn to the other side. Notice how far you can go where it's comfortable. And then I want you to clasp your hands and put them behind you, in the crevice of between your neck, the base of your neck and your skull. And then I'd like for you to look straight, and then, or yeah, face straight. And then I want you to take your eyes and look to the right as far as you can. And continue to look to the right. Don't hurt yourself. And some of you, it may take a long time. And do that until you yawn. Ooh, excuse me, until you yawn. Okay? And then when you do that, then I want you to do the other side. Go to the left as far as you can. Look to the left, holding your head straight. And some of you, it'll take longer. It's okay. Again, you're not broken. You're resetting your vagus nerve. Your body has just been anxious, anxious, anxious for months and months and months and months and years, for decades for some of you. So let's just do some resetting. See how mine's taking a little bit longer? Whew. It's okay if it takes long. Okay, that should reset your vagus nerve. That should help your anxiety. And you can do that throughout the day. The other thing too is if you're having a problem there, because somebody had mentioned yesterday that they weren't able to yawn very quickly. They had to do some stretches, but I told them to you want to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, right where the line of your gum and your front teeth are. And anytime you get anxious, just that little ball that you feel there, just press up against that. And that's another modality. It's another way to kind of calm the nerve. Now, for others of you, I mean, we can talk about herbal stuff, because the traumas that some people have had, you need help with herbs, which is why we, our higher selves, the universe, God, Mother Earth gave all these things to us so that we can use them to help with our anxiety, right? Knowing that we were going to be in this society where we were going to need that help. Does that make sense? So let's move on. I'm going to do a card for each sign. We did Pisces first yesterday because it's Pisces season. We'll do it one more time for Pisces. But then I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. Okay? Because I think I went Pisces, Aries yesterday. Yeah. Pisces, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. I'm going to pull one card for each sign. If you guys could tap the screen, like we used to do back in Periscope when I was on Periscope. Remember that? I don't know if some of you guys are here that remember that. We used to have so much fun. We'd be there hours and hours just talking and tapping. Okay, here we go. All right, Pisces. Thank you for tapping. Here we go, Pisces. Ooh. I'm sorry, it started. You got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups. Pisces, I know you're really good at looking ahead. because you can delve into the, into those realms. But I feel like you're focusing too much on something that's happened that you can't change, right? So I feel like you're good except for this one thing. And it's like the thing that you need to get through is the thing that's holding you back, right? So like you have all these other things that are going for you, but you're looking at the one thing that you failed at, or you're looking at the one mistake that you made, or you're looking at, and I feel like um it's not that you're not focusing, like it's not that you shouldn't focus on it, it's that you're not seeing it clearly. You're seeing it through almost like victim's eyes, like you were the victim, but you're not taking responsibility. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's like you're not taking the responsibility. And I'm not saying that it's your fault, whatever this is. But what I'm saying is with Saturn there, he wants you to take responsibility. There's something in the way that this thing happened or the way that you kind of keep going about it. And it's like, it's almost like you've chosen to remember it in a different way than it actually happened. Does that make sense? So I feel like today maybe you could, think about that, look at that again, because that's what's holding you back. Yeah, you got to look that at this again. Okay, I hope that helps. Aquarius, my Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius, you have a three of hearts. I mean, sorry, three of hearts, three of swords. You have the three of swords. So there is some separation that's going to be going on. There could be talk about that today. Um, because it's a heart, I feel like this is your emotion. I feel like you're seeing where you need to like walk away from something, or you're seeing a way to walk away from something that it doesn't hurt the ones you love or yourself. Like I can see where you're going to see the way to do this. Or, I mean, this could be like your job that you're having to leave. This could be like you having to travel to separate from your partner in some way. But there is some sort of separation that's going to go on. But I, for the most part, see that you actually see a way to do it. Does that make sense? So, good luck, Aqua. Like you're trying to get everything in order going through this portal. Okay. Capricorn. Let's see. Ooh, Capricorn. You have the world. So Capricorn, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, you guys have been through hell and back. Like it's been bad for you guys. I don't think people, like I said, people don't understand what you've gone through for the last 16 years, but Aquarians getting a taste of it. And we just started getting a taste of it. It's not like we didn't go through stuff too, but you guys really had it bad. But I feel like you guys are turning that around. And today, I don't feel like it may be news, but you're going to see and things may unfold where you realize that things are coming about for you. Like for some of you, it is getting the loan or uh, getting to do the thing that's going to give you the accolades, or getting to travel because that's what you wanted to do, or like you're seeing this next phase that you're seeing it sort of unfold for you. And I do feel like today you'll get, it's not just news, it's like it's unfolding for you. If that makes sense. Okay. Now, a little bit more. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. If you guys could tap the screen, I forget, like we could do it on Periscope. Oh, Sagittarius. It looks like you are going to get accolades too. Look, it's 6 of Wands. So it looks like you guys are getting noticed. I feel like a lot of you. Um, yeah, I feel like a lot of you get noticed. Um, I feel like some opportunities are coming your way and you're getting the recognition that you need. It's not just the recognition you need, it's the recognition you've been wanting for all of the hard work that you're having to do. Like you're actually getting noticed, and I feel like you'll get that today. Okay? So congratulations. Yes. So whatever it is that you're working on, if you're Sagittarius, because you've been working hard because things haven't gone your way. Listen, things haven't gone anybody's way for a while, but we're moving into that energy where it is. So if I feel like Sagittarius, you're going to get your recognition. Like that's all you're needing is somebody to see the good work that you're doing, because you're not like Leo who will flaunt it. Not that it's bad to flaunt it. I'm just saying you're not that. So you could do work and then have nobody see you do the work because that's who you are, right? But I feel like you're going to get the recognition that's going to take you to the next level. So congratulations. Okay. Um, Scorpio. Ooh, this is your favorite card. This is your card, actually. So you got the death card. So I do see some transformation. You're going to get notice about that. So do you see that? Let me move this light a little bit. Sorry. See if that works better. These cards are gold, so they're really shining on camera. Um, so you have the death card. There is transformation coming. Um, I see where you're letting go of what no longer serves you. Finally, finally. I'm not saying you're doing it all of it. I'm just saying there's one thing that you are letting go of, and this is going to help you transform and progress, which is what you've been trying to. Let me make this very clear. You can transform like nobody else. You're very good at it. But there are some deep core transformations for some of you, not everybody, but for some of you Scorpios that have held you back. And it's that deep core transformation that you have been trying to figure out. And I feel like you're getting to that. So you may feel that, sense that, see that. Uh, you may feel better in this Neptune Sun uh, conjunction where they're talking to each other. Whatever this is, it's like you see it and then you're able to let it go to transform this. Okay. Ah, congratulations. It's not like you can't transform, but there's this one part. There's some deep, 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 deep stuff that you haven't been able to get to. And it's not because you haven't tried, it's because it wasn't time. Now you've got Saturn in there. Okay. And you're about to move into that new portal, right? Okay. So, Libra, let's see. Ooh, Libra, you have the Lovers. I can't remember who got the Two of Cups yesterday, but this feels better. This feels like Libra, your relationship is out in the front, and today there is going to be some balancing of giving and taking. So, if you're giving too much, hmm, I'm feeling manipulation, so I'm trying to get through that. If you're giving too much, but it's only because you want to get more, that's not going to work. You got to be honest with the way that you're giving and taking. Okay. So that means you don't have to manipulate somebody to get what you really want, or your partner, your business partner, your lover, or whatever. Just say that that's what you want and then see what it is that they want. Does that make sense? Anyway, that's going to come up today for you. So you're learning how to Here's the thing, and this may piss some Libras off. Everybody thinks that Libra knows how to do relationships because they're Libra and they're the balancing act. That's not what this is. You're Libra because you're learning how to do relationships and diplomacy without the manipulation. Does that make sense? So it looks like you'll be working on this today. Okay. You're going to get there, Libra. Don't worry. All right, Virgo. Oh, I guess you listened to me, Virgo, because you got the Ace of Wands. So you are at the new beginning, Virgo. It looks like you did look at it. It looks like you're trying to figure out the way to do it. And today is going to be the day where you can take the action about it. The opportunity is going to come your way. Whatever it is that you've been dealing with that you knew was there, but you didn't want to look at it, but you saw it. It looks like you're going to get the opportunity to put your money where your mouth is, right? So congratulations. I know, Virgo. You don't want to hurt people's feelings, but sometimes you got to. Okay. Okay, Leo. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Leo. So you have the Seven of Cups. Good for you. I told you you're going to get your mojo back, Leo. It looks like you have opportunities coming your way today. This is really, really awesome. I know, Leo, you guys have worked really hard and you got your feelings hurt for a long time. We all got our feelings hurt. Things weren't going our way, but it looks like you are changing this. So you have the Seven of Cups. That's not just one opportunity. That's like opportunities coming your way. Okay. And today you might get a glimpse of that. So congratulations, Leo. All right, my beautiful Cancers. Let's see. I feel like I want this one. Cancer. So I do feel like this is the Hanging Man. The thing with the Hanging Man is you put yourself here. So there is something that you need to move on, make a decision about, take an action about, but you're like waiting to see if there's a better way. Okay. And you're welcome to do that. The only thing I advise is that you stay true to yourself. And I know you don't want to hurt anybody. I know you don't. But you need to remember that you come first right now. Right now. It's not always, but right now you come first. Okay? So whatever this is, whatever this way that you need to say, whatever this thing that you need to say or thing that you need to do, it's in self-preservation. And it's really important that you do this. And if you want to wait a minute to be able to get the courage to do this, then you can do that. And that's what's kind of, it looks to me like you are going to go into that dreamy state and try to figure it out. You'll see it. You'll see a way. So congratulations. That's really important that you do you right now, because for so long, there are some things that you want to say or people take advantage and you're like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You and Gemini. So speaking of Gemini's next, my Gemmies, you got the Tower. So I know this is scary, but remember what I'd said before. For so long, a lot of us have pushed the Tower back because we're so evolved that instead of letting it crumble and going to the new phase, we pushed it back and didn't allow it to happen, right? And so, Gemini, you need the Tower. You need the thing to crumble. You need, and don't be afraid, because you've gone through much worse and you've come out fine. So whatever this is, whether it's work, relationship, somebody going over your boundaries, maybe family going over your boundaries, maybe work people going over your boundaries, coworkers, maybe your boss going over your boundaries. It's 10th house, so it's your career. So, but this needs to like fall. This needs to like crumble. It's not going to go all the way to the ground. It just, something needs to happen to get this changed so that you aren't taken advantage of, because I feel like you're being taken advantage of. I've felt that for like 2 weeks now, and I've told you guys that. Okay. So, uh, let's see. Good luck, Jimmy. You could do this. You could do this. Okay. Taurus. My beautiful Taurus. Okay, let's see, Taurus. What we got? Oh, good for you, Taurus. Well, first of all, you're ruled by Venus. So you got Venus in Pisces, and Venus loves to be in Pisces, and we talked about that yesterday. You have the Nine of Cups, which means not only are you, this is the thing, Taurus, y'all know how to manifest like nobody's business. Y'all are you as far as the earth signs go, you're really good at manifesting, and not in a practical way, in a more spiritual way. You just sort of attract it. So I feel like you're going to get that because you're in the space of feeling really good about yourself and really good about what you're doing, and really like maybe you haven't made all of the right decisions, and maybe you haven't made some of the decisions you're supposed to make, but I feel like you're okay with that. And that is really important. In fact, you are the space, but that's because you have Jupiter and Uranus in there. You've got wisdom and courage right now in your house. So you're in that space that I would like everybody else to be in. You're in the space where, like, I feel it and I'm like, yes, this is where everybody needs to be. You're in that space because you're open, you're okay. You know that there's things that you want to do, but you're okay in just attracting what you're attracting. Does that make sense to you? Like, I hope that makes sense, because you're exactly the space that I want all of us to be in, like myself included. I just want to be in that space because I already know that space is going to attract the life that we're wanting in the next like now to the next 6 months to a year to like start developing. Does that make sense to you guys? So you are at the Nine of Cups. You've got good news coming because you're in such a good space. You got something good happening. For it's different for a lot of you. Some of it is like, yeah, I am going to get the job. Yes, I am going to get that lover. Yes, I am going to get that house. Yes, I am going to get, like, you're going to see these things that your heart has desired coming to fruition. That makes sense? All right. And last but not least, Aries. Ooh, Aries, you have the Magician. So, Aries, you're actually really good at this. Whatever this is that you're trying to manifest or get through or uncover about yourself, because you have a lot of things in your house. You have the North Node, you have the Chiron. Right now you have Chiron, the North Node, Mercury, because that's processing, and processing is the Magician and the Moon. It's all of it. It's like, how am I going to get to do this thing, or how am I going to get to have this way, or how am I going to, and today I feel like you'll get a handle on how you want to do this and how it's going to come easily for you. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, my beautiful souls. That is for all 12 signs. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Thank you for giving me all the likes. Thank you for commenting and doing all of that. And let me know if you like this. Again, because I'm trying this out for the next 30 days and we're going to see if we like it. For those of you that don't know, I used to have the other channel, Your Indigo Path, and I used to do daily tarot all the time. So if this goes well, if we have a lot of people, if this is getting seen, then we're going to reevaluate in 30 days and see if we'll keep it. We probably will if there's a lot of like interest in it. Okay. All right, guys. I love you, love you, love you. Bye. Have a great day. Thank